Based on our survey, there are 80% university students, while others coming from diploma, polytechnic and else. 97% of them aged around 20 to 25, while 47% are unaware about HIV-related news, and 30% still does not know the preventive measure for HIV. We also use Tajuddin as a platform for survey and create awareness in a fun way. There are total 10 questions about myths and facts, consist of 68 players where there are 30% that got the correct answers.
So, let us give you an insight to understand more about HIV.
What is HIV? HIV is a virus that attacks cells that help the body fight infection, making a person more vulnerable to other infections and diseases. So, let's watch Action TV News to catch up recent news about HIV.
Breaking news. We're back onto finding a vaccine for HIV. The cure for HIV has seemed impossible since before and has made failure in 1990s. A trial conducted in South Africa involving more than 5,000 participants in 18 months met failure in February 2020 as well. However, in May 2020, some hope can be seen as trial of vaccines tested on monkeys shows positive result. With this, many researchers interested and some trials are still ongoing to make this happen.
So let's look into prevention and awareness. So the first one is practicing safer sex. Safer sex is being informed on sexual health and healthy relationships. It also includes talking to your partners about your interests, boundaries, and HIV status. Safer sex may take extra precaution to protect from sexually transmitted diseases, HIV, and unplanned pregnancy. To reduce the risk, a barrier method should be used every time you engage in sex. For example, latex condoms are very effective against HIV. You should use water-based lubricant as a keep condom from breaking. One is being monogamous. Monogamous means being in a relationship with only one person. Having one partner greatly will reduce the risk of contracting HIV, assuming neither both are infected with HIV. The next one is World AIDS Day. World AIDS Day was founded in 1988 and takes place on 1 December every year. It to show support for people living with HIV, opportunity for people to unite in the fight against HIV, and to commemorate those who have died from AIDS. The next prevention that we can do is getting tested. HIV testing, also called as HIV screening, is the only way to know if you have the virus. Most can't spot HIV right away because it takes time for your body to make antibodies or for enough of the virus to grow inside your body. Importance taking tests is to find out that you have the virus means you can start the treatment right away. Taking HIV medicine as prescribed can make the amount of HIV in your blood very low so that a test can't detect it. By keeping an undetectable viral load is the best thing you can do to stay healthy. You can also take steps so you don't pass HIV to other people, such as protective sex. Pregnant women should start the early testing so the HIV won't pass to their baby. There are 3 kinds of tests available that we can do. First one is antibody screening test, next antibody or antigen combination test, and the last one is nucleic acid test. For the antibody screening test, it checks for protein within 2 to 8 weeks of HIV infection. It also can give result in 30 minutes or less. However, it might give false negative results. For the antibody or antigen combination test, it checks for HIV antigen called P24 that shows up after 2 to 8 weeks of an infection. It also checks for HIV antibodies, and it can give results in 20 minutes. And yes, it detects HIV earlier than antibody screening test. And for the last one is nucleic acid test. It looks for the virus itself and can diagnose about 10 days after being exposed. So now, let's go to the myths and facts.
all of this research can be succeeded.
Thank you.